Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second round of ARC IndyCar Championship powered by the Racing Rats. Tonight we are here at Watkins Glen in New York, near Watkins Glen, the village. The circuit that's 5.5 kilometers long, has 11 turns fit without the chicane. Of course we are racing with the chicane. I do count the chicane as separate turns. That means we have 15 turns. 10 right turns, 5 left turns on the track. The IRC record was done by DIVEBOMB last year in Project Cars 2. They used the Lara DW12, so not the newest car, not the oldest one either. Still, a very good time in the rain. It's 128.758. As I said, it has been done in the rain, so we will see such faster lap times. So since Assetto Corsa doesn't have rain coded into it. So, I will be your commentator tonight. My name is Spitslam, and my co-side is Sagu. Hello, Sagu.
Hello, and welcome to the second round of the ARC Championship at Watkins Glen in New York.
So here at Watkins Glen, we are going to kick off the 12-minute qualifying session by going on a hot lap with DIVEBOMB right off the start into turn 1, a slight right-hander. You have to go into the third gear, as Dylan does, and just ride the curb out to the most. We have real penalties, so some of the track limits may be wonky, some may not. Now going through the chicane uphill, a very flowy circuit Watkins Glen is. You go up, down, left, right, but it still works. You go so fast into 6th gear. There's no push to pass in qualifying, but still, even the chicane right here, it's flat out. You sometimes, in some cars, depends, but like, I don't know, the Red Bull X2010, I know it's a prototype, not a real car, but you don't have to slow down at all for that chicane, so very, very amusing to watch. So, our first permanent track on the calendar, St. Petersburg, was a streets track. This is permanent, it's in the countryside, it's amazing, everybody knows Watkins Glen, it produces great races. Of course, we have the boot. Who wouldn't want to race without the boot? Let's be real. And now, Dylan, with who we are not with anymore, we are with Eduardo Gobbo. Now finishing out the the fast lap, now getting into the last corner, the slight right-hander that is banged onto the inside. So you can just carry so much speed onto the first straight. There goes Dylan, 125, 3 seconds faster than his fastest time last time around. And you can see you can still carry too much speed onto the first turn. It's like every one of the turns, even though it's not, that doesn't look very good. Looked very dangerous. The pit lane is dangerous here, and a lot. You can mess it up a lot. It goes right after turn 1 into the banked, as you can see as well, banked and up chicane of turn 2 and 3. So this track will produce a masterclass of racing with push to pass can be used on this straight before the chicane, downhill down to go into the boot and up, or at the start main straight with going into turn 1. The last of the late breakers might show themselves. Sagi, what do you think of Watkins Glen?
I think it's a fast track. We'll see some very good racing. It is wide. It is permanent, not like St. Petersburg as the last time, a week ago. Also, the scenery looks, I would say, a lot better than St. Petersburg. That map wasn't really the best. Yeah, but we have some drivers to look out for, as, let's say, DIVEBOMB or Sebastian Baugh. These guys are fast, and they were fast last time, and I think they will be fast this time as well.
Very good point. We should watch out for the drivers, such as DIVEBOMB, who is currently on present position. Whoa, the grass at the end of the corner. At the last corner, being somehow dangerous, so still track limits might be an issue even if the grass and the wall is literally there. The drivers will try to get this track on the limit. Another person on the grass seems very unlikely. Cameron, who only now realized how to map curves, which good job, mate. Now onto the back straight, which is, it's not that long, but with the chicane, it provides this sort of entertainment when just some people can just send it into there, and it can create so much fun. Like you haven't even felt. If some of you in the chat, have you driven Watkins Glen? And if yes, do you like it or not? Because I personally love Watkins Glen in any car, into GT3s, in IndyCars, like open wheels in general, into prototypes, or even in just, I don't know, Formula V's, because those are fun. So yeah, a lot of mistakes you can do here. Track limit will be fun. If I'm right, track limit is the white line. So the chicane, well, the end of the chicane, and yeah, just the last part of the chicane in general. Thank you. Yes, that very part will be very interesting for track limits. It can be cut very easily if you aren't noticing the speed you are in, and the faster you go, the tighter the line is on the chicane. So crashes can happen there. A very fast speed can happen there, and people will just fly by. It's amazing. Then you go downhill onto the outer loop, then into the chute, which the chute is a great left downhill corner. You can still carry so much speed. You can see third gear, almost more than 150 kilometers per hour. Then you go up into the toe, which is a slower corner, but still, just it carries you outwards. It's still banked somehow on the inside. It's banked and it goes uphill. This is America. Anything is possible, I guess. Then the heel is another downhill corner, and then you go back onto the main track. Well, everything is the main track, but here you can see that you can join in. Now, on the point of view of Ronnie Malkin, going into the two last turns, banked onto the inside, another one banked onto the inside, which just creates the flowiness of the track even more. Just if F1 raced here till this day, it will make such a great race, and it has. This track actually hosted F1 into the late days, into the 90s, or I don't want to spew nonsense, so not very sure, but it did host F1 races back in the day. Yeah, in the 61 and 80s. Well, 1980 was the last race at Watkins Glen. Then they moved somewhere else, and of course we had Caesar's Palace Grand Prix and everything like that, but Watkins Glen still remains one of the best tracks till this day. IndyCar still races there, and the races are awesome. NASCAR actually still races there as well. There you have a little mini map, great as well. You can see the dynamics of the track. I will spew on a lot about this. I love Watkins Glen. It's my favorite American track. Yes, I like it more than Circuit of the Americas and Sebring. I don't like Sebring that much. Well, and Daytona is an oval, so I don't mind ovals, but I don't like them a lot. Now, this is a great camera angle that's just going from the toe uphill, then down into the heel. This little straight will provide overtakes as well. The heel will provide dive bombs. The toe can provide dive bombs as well if you have balls of steel. So if the driver shows us how to grow some balls, you'll see it down at the toe or into inner loop, because that's the name of the chicane. So if as you see, we have a new guy for cameras. It's not me doing it today, so I can spew anything I want and not be focused on the camera work. Thank you, Jose Manuel Ruiz. You can, everybody welcome in the chat. This is our new guy. So if we could go on a hot lap with someone, it would be amazing. I don't care who. I just want a clean hot lap. Yeah, he's just going into the pits. Fine, Mikolaj Danilov, very awesome. Now going down into the 90, a very banked corner down to the inside, the right-hand turn. Now onto the start of the S's, right-hand turn, and now you go up onto the left-hander, which is not somehow curved onto the inside, finally. Still to left third, now again onto the back straight, then into the inner loop. You can see the back straight is just so long, and it just sends it into the chicane. and it can create chaos for even one of the better drivers, if I'm right. Then you go down into the outer loop. Outer loop will create problems as well, but not that many. It's very, very good. From the chute down to the toe, here you can see the downhill, and then the gradual uphill of the toe is just, it's huge. It looks huge in game. I think it's even bigger in real life. I haven't seen it in real life. So it just looks huge, still going uphill. Then you will go downhill into the heel of the boot, the final corner of the boot. Misses the apex, happens to the best of us. Sends it now down into the penultimate corner, which is kind of a hairpin. Don't like this corner a lot, but you can see these guys are so much better than me. I'm sorry, this is the penultimate corner, and I don't know my corners. Now onto the last corner, banked again onto the right-hander. That's banked now. Onto the main straight. That's one lap. Yes. Cameron is already into this, is now going onto the backstretch. You can see the longness of this is still continuing uphill. It's still banked. Now going onto the inner loop, just sends it down into the chicane. The car jumping back and down into the outer loop, still doesn't care and just sends it. Tries not to get track limits. That's a very well done, Cameron. That was a very, very nice apex. Into the chute, now going into the toe of the boot. You can see just it can carry you a lot. You don't have to steer that much. That's maybe a little bit of oversteer, still pretty good. Now 5th gear, maybe even 6th. Yeah, 6th gear, breaks down into 4th, going into the heel. That's a mistake. That's his qualifying lap over. So see, AJ Nichols still hasn't finished his lap. So if he is somewhere, he's into track limits and into the wall. That's amazing to see. Thank you, AJ. We just mentioned you on the stream and you send it. That's someone on pole. Someone just sent it down to pole. Who is that? Serafin. Serafin just sends it onto the pole. That's a massive lap. 2/10. Faster than Luis Ramirez, of course, Luis being the guy that's why we commented here. What a lap that we didn't see.
They broke the 25 gap finally. They're under 25 seconds. It's amazing.
That's huge. There you go, that's our grid lined up for the race. On the first place is Oliver Safarin with a banger of a lap, which I have never seen. Under the 25s, 24.7 is huge. And I will mention it again, that's a very, and I mean a very, very good lap. On the second place is Luis Ramirez. It's still a very good lap, under the 25s. So, good to go. AJ Nickel third. Fourth, Dylan Baum, the reigning champion, last time race winner. Sebastian Waters in fifth place. So that's a good position as well. Oloron, love that name. Oloron Nifemi Bloom. Now in sixth position, he got third after penalties were applied to the racing grid. So very, very well done for him. Cameron Lopez in seventh. He just discovered before practice what push to passes. And good for him as well. Sebastian Baugh in 8th place. Mikhail Danilov in 9th. Ivan Levelin in 10th. And that's your top 10 for today's race. We are headed for the 32 laps of Watkins Glen. And my question is, Sagu, who do you think will be first in turn 1?
Ooh, that's a very hard question. Anything can happen in turn 1, really, but if everything goes well, I really think Raffin will stay in first place and will actually maybe make a little gap till second place and the people behind him.
Yeah, definitely that's a very good guess. Don't forget, we have a rolling start for the IndyCars. It's not like F1 where there is a standing one. Also, I should mention, since the hype is back from last time around, yes, Wyatt is 18th. So he still has some positions to do. As estimated by some people, the normal fuel should last 9 laps. So we will maybe see a lot of pit stops. So right now we are waiting for the safety car to overtake everyone. I'm sorry, the pace car for all of you Americans. Whoa, that's really close. That's not good, mate. So if we find the pace car, see him overtaking all of the people. That's a mistake at the back. That's someone into the wall. I see him after the pace car. Well, that's not very good. That's damage onto the top. It's Crespo down on the grid. Miguel Crespo having some bad luck, which very, very unfortunate, I mean. Another guy joining right now. The pace car making his way up the grid, if I am correct. Where is the pace car? There he is. In 19th currently. Still trying to make time. He is not in 19th already. He's moving up faster than expected. He's somewhere in the back. There he goes, down into the chute. Tries to overtake everyone. If we do, we'll maybe do 2 laps under the pace car, seems like it. Because some people didn't get the memo. This will be fun for the stewards. I hope the stewards like these people. Well, everything is done. The pace car is set up. Going up from the toe. Now down into the heel. Oliver Safran warming up his tires. And Louis playing the Iceman game. Very interesting. Playing the Iceman can work sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't have to. Well, it all just depends. Also, as I noticed, Safran and AJ are teammates, Louis and Dylan are teammates. So we have the teammates right behind each other for both of the sides, for left and right. And now the safety car getting a little bit distanced into the penultimate corner. Yes, we are. And there they go. They round the last corner. They can see the flag and the race. It all depends on Oliver Safran when he starts. There you go, Oliver Safran. There he goes off. AJ Nickel into the second place. Dylan Bomb dropping like a sack of bricks. That's already track limits for Luis Urias and Dylan Bomb. Oliver Safran, correction for Segu, 1 point for him. Everything getting right. AJ Nickel in second. Oliver Bloom in third. Luis Urias going into fourth. And the carnage will start now. Dylan Bomb already sees why that's a yellow flag somewhere. Safety car deployed. Seems like we already have our first safety car of the race. Where was the crash?
Turn 1, I think. All the way back.
Well, depends if we are having the safety car. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are slowing down. The pace car is not leaving the pits. Or is it? Where is it? Where is the pace car? I have lost track of our pace car. It seems White is in 28th. White was involved in the crash, seems like it. I don't know who is there. Well, Oliver is definitely not slowing down. Or is he? Because I see purple laps. Well, it might be purple laps because he is slowing down. He is leaving already. So the safety car is officially deployed. That was very, and I mean very fast. Segi, did you catch what happened, or do you notice something on the live timing? Or yes, try to replay mode. Yeah, there. Yes, you need to go a little bit back. Even more.
It was somewhere at the back of the grid.
It looked like a big crash. It's not here. It was before that.
It was.
That's not first corner. First corner is the 90. That's not the 90. That's the inner loop. You need to go back. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, wait, that was now. That's not. That was now. That's not very good. That was right now. That was someone in the wall. Well, I think that's connection issues, or hopefully that is connection issues. So, the grid, I think everybody, or not a lot of people pit it, or they will like the pit. The safety car is already up. And he's just not showing on my live timing. He is on the live timing. I found him, it's good. Well, so we don't know how many laps it will be. We don't know what happened. We don't know why. The only thing is we can check the chat if something happened, and nothing is in the chat. So yeah, happens. Still, could be worse.
Looks like we're getting out of the pace car. This is gonna be green, I think.
There will be a sound that you will hear. It's a ding, and it means the pace car is ending. Oh, it already did, as you see. So there you go. We won't hear the ding like we did last time. Last time the ding was loud, but we got used to it fast. Now Oliver Safran already looking to restart the race very fast. Will we see Oliver or Bloom into the first corner? And that's our question right now. Oliver just starts the race like that. There we go. and already pulling away. That's well said, full send into turn 1. That's track limit for both of them. But that was fast as well. Felix gets a penalty for speeding. Somehow, AJ Nickel already looking down onto the Swedish King to try and overtake. There we go. Now he goes around the outside onto the back straight. Side by side, push the pass. Can it work? It may not. Now into the chicane, into the inner loop. Goes right behind him. That's the best route. That's AJ Nickel just cutting the chicane. Mate, that's not how we do it. Doesn't surrender the position. He didn't overtake technically, but still doesn't gain the position as well. AJ Nickel gets now into the 3rd position. So that's all that happened.
Yes, that was pretty rough. Have some close here.
Now Sebastian Waters. Will he do an interesting dive into the heel? Seems like he won't, but someone is doing the dive on him. Who? What's the name? That's a very complicated last name that I won't like to learn. It's Sergey. Sergey. Just don't try to pronounce this. Mate. Thanks. That's just someone disconnected from the server. Seems like it's not his day today. I see Luis Ramirez getting really close to someone, to Sebastian Ball, and these two teammates will fight onto the back straight. Now we go into the heel. Whoa, that's very, very close. If we would see the onboard, maybe we would see something else. Not very sure. There goes Luis Ramirez now. Ooh, that's track limits, mate. There will be a lot of track limits for this race. Now into the chute, then into the heel, shoot. Now on this little straight, getting to crash. Mate, this is not a lawnmower. You are not Bottas. Even that's how you grow some balls. The Welsh driver just sending it down. That's Luis Ramirez making a mistake as well. A little contact there. Seems like it. Cameron in 8th, lost 2 positions in 1. Louis Ramirez lost 1 position from the outside. Who is that? That's still Louis defending his position. This is how we do it. That's the overspeed of the car. That's maybe push the pass or something else. Just depends. Louis Ramirez now in onto the main straight. Last corner, still cutting to crash. Ooh, that's the damage. That's in the wall. He's spinning.
He's out.
That's an. That's a safety car.
That's
GG's. That's his race done.
Oh no. It was too wide, probably some understeer and just hit the wall at full speed.
Well said. That's probably some understeer onto the. Well, we just saw it on the onboard. We don't need to see it again. It was clearly an oversteer. He touched the grass in the last corner and just sent it into the wall. Yeah, that's just a very bad apex, and the AC physics doing their work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so safety car
very
deployed.
fast.
Yeah. Louis Ramirez.
The base car is waiting at the end of the pits, so it seems like we will go back to racing. But well, this would require admins, but I guess it doesn't. Through penalty is doing its own thing. The safety car will not be deployed, which again, safety car, second safety car in 6 laps is just, that's more in St. Petersburg if I'm correct. So.
Drivers are squeezing every inch of the corner to get performance. So this is gonna probably keep happening. At least a few more contacts. What is expected the rest of the race. Green?
Seems like we will, but well, doesn't seem like he's weaving on the straight, but
I don't think so.
yeah, the pace car is on the grid, is on the track. You can see the blue dot on the minimap, right there. That's the pace car. He's currently waiting for Oliver Safrin. So we are going under the safety car conditions, because that was a pretty huge wreck in real life. That would be a red flag. So there you go. At least someone spun onto the roof, and we got a pace car. Not like last time. Do you remember, Sagu?
No.
The flight of Roni just through the back of our screen was very much fun.
Like bomb or someone, and at the back of the screen something just flew.
Yeah. I actually talked with the pace car driver, a very nice guy. Talked with him after the race, and he's like, "Oh, I noticed onto the stream after, but the stream is like 1 minute late because of YouTube." So, yeah, that's the funny. That's what happens when streaming Assetto Corsa. So, no. Yeah, I'm just talking about Assetto Corsa and it's having its things.
Yes, being Assetto Corsa.
So it seems like Louis didn't have. Well, I think he had a lot of damage, but I think he will definitely get a penalty, or if the penalty is served this way. I am not a steward. I have not been told any rules regarding these incidents. So it seems like Louis will continue to race, and the penalty is that he is from the top 10 in 28th in last position. So maybe he's a lap down as well. I don't know. Well, it definitely seems like it in the live timings. He is 1 lap behind.
It's gonna be hard to come back. If he can take less risks on that, so maybe with another safety car.
He needs to unlap. Yeah. He needs to unlap the entire field, by the way. And it seems like another round, and it seems like some people are going into the pits, so the tanks might be only 9 laps. Yeah, some people pitted. There you go. That's a pitted car. That's another one. That's a lot of cars. Louis Ramirez is one of the cars that pitted. So Dylan Baum pitted as well. Cameron Lopez as well. Vargas as well. Cazzola as well. Cavini as well. So it seems like if this is the last lap under the safety car, this will be fun. Because these people will be very much behind. So I don't think we'll get another lap behind the SC. But since real penalty isn't in SC conditions anymore, and seems like the safety car is as well gaining like a lot of time against the drivers. But he's driving in second gear everywhere, so he's letting the other drivers to catch up. So very well done, mate. Hats down. Already viewing on the straights, even Bloom, that's just Assetto Corsa, don't mind it. Even Bloom is our Swedish king, is weird on the straight, and he's afraid of the tires. But I see Sebastian just standing there. Not now, he started to weave. I just want to say, we got another Iceman on our hands. It's the same team again. So Sebastian is currently on the best way to win for the team. Dylan, who already pitted, is in 22nd. Sagu, do you think he can somehow make that into the win? Do you think that his strategy is so good that he can win this race anyway?
I mean, we saw it last time that he did pit really early, and it did work. So I think we're looking at a good battle between Sarafin and
Oh, and that's the pace
Bomb.
car in. I'm very sorry, mate. But that's the pace car in, and that's the lap started right now. Oliver Sarafin now goes into turn 1, into the 90. Just like nothing's there. Oliver Bloom then goes again right behind him. AJ Nichols is trying to overtake Sebastian Ball, or Sebastian Ball. Nichols seems like it's already working side by side. That's another car. That's Levin trying the Welsh guy trying to join the fun. Now he's in the slipstream of Sebastian. Sends it now into the inner loop, then into the outer loop. Very well done by Sebastian, covering off every spot he can out of the outer loop into the chute. The chute, as I said, great corner. You can definitely send it down there if you want to. Ivan is not one of the guys. He likes to send it into the toe. It's like no one is going to send it right now. But still, we should keep a lookout for that. But Cameron going around the outside. I saw a car in the wall back there. Definitely doesn't seem the best, but we're still going on. Now the inside for the toe. Still, the inside, the outside of the chute, then inside into the toe. Gabe will now try to go inside into the heel. That's a car outside, just outbrakes himself very much. Dylan Baum already 14th. So yes, the strategies work, or at least it seems like it very much. Or that's a very good start as well. I see Ivan now trying to overtake AJ Nickel. Now, and that's our safety car. For what? Yes.
Yeah.
Just yes.
Yes, that is correct. Well, we had how many safety cars did we have last time?
Four. 4
safety cars. So
we are into 10th lap and we have 3.
Yeah.
We were told that Watkins Glen will be with less safety cars.
We'll see.
I have been told that myself. So I am very disappointed in the field after they had a driver briefing last time around. If I'm correct, I just saw overtaken out under the safety car, or if that's Jay Booth. That's not Jay Booth unlapping himself. Or was he before Dylan Baum?
The opportunity that Luis Ramirez had to unlap himself. I'm watching that
he probably should. So Luis Ramirez should go onto the normal lap pace if he is allowed to by the pace car. Well, seems like doesn't seem like he's unlapping himself. Maybe that's the penalty, being 1 lap down. It would make sense. It is respected as well. But it means he has to drive faster than the entire field. So definitely the safety car should set him free, if I'm correct. Must want to be sure.
Okay, more strategies kicking in.
Sebastian into the pits, very interesting as well.
Yeah, this is the... Yeah, almost everybody pitting right now. So Serafin's still in pit, and Bloom as well. Yeah, we see Dylan Baum in 4th place. I think his strategy is working.
There is nothing about... So in the rulebook, there is nothing about unlapping yourself under the safety car. So it seems like Louis will stay where he is, 1 lap down, at the back of the grid, or... Okay, the leaderboard now says he is unlapped. What is happening here? Can you click on Louis? Oh yeah, Louis is unlapping himself. there we go. So it's not in the rules, but it is for real. Under a safety car, you can unlap yourself. Good to know. I thought we already had seen it in St. Petersburg, in Florida. But yeah, there we go. Oh, now going into the pits again. This is his second time. Well, first time technically. The first real time was him crashing. So yeah. Oh, he's taking a. No, he's not taking drive-through. Seems like he's taking drive-through. He's not. He's actually pitting. So we don't need to see the pits. But we will still stay under safety car conditions. He's already going out of the pits and they'll let him catch up. So we are thinking of one more lap, or I am predicting one more lap.
Yeah.
So Sagu, can you or do you want to give us a little recap of the last 12 laps?
Oh my god, so much happened in the last 12 laps. Yeah, we had 3 safety cars already. Yeah, thank God the top of the grid is not crashing, or how would I say? The first race start was quite nice. We saw Serafin. How I predicted basically. He did a good. He had a good restart and made a little gap to second place. I don't really remember who was in second place back then, but yeah, I think like half of the lap we had a safety car. We don't know what happened really, but I think there was someone back in the grid who crashed, so they need to pull out the yellow flag and the safety car. Anyway, so far yeah.
I don't want to be rude, but don't. I'm trying to learn for Sagu to commentate. He'll be commentating for a national high school championship in Acero Corsa. So I'm trying for him to learn, making this as an opportunity. And can you focus on the camera? It's the two of us. We do make good enough synergy. With me talking half of the time, since I have already drank half of my cups. We're just 12 laps in. I have 2 cups, so I will have to go for water. So you can talk in the meantime while I do that. If I do it, the safety car will go into the pits, seems like it.
Yep.
And some cars are still not caught up. But that will not stop us.
I think that's Lou Ramirez, but he will catch up.
And Sagu,
the lap. Yeah.
You start the safety car.
Okay. Okay, the safety car is in the pits, and we are off. Fourth or the third race starts. Far in. Serafin into turn 1. We have Bloom. Track limits.
Okay, I'll take it. It's fine. DIVEBOMB now going onto the S's. As Sergey now attacking Sebastian Bond. That's not Sebastian Bond. Who is he attacking? He's attacking AJ Nico now side by side in onto the back straight. There's some carnage up front. Bloom just cutting the chicane with his very expensive lawnmower. There you go. DIVEBOMB now in second place. Oliver and Bloom goes into third. Seems like Ivan will try and go for the 4th place. Cameron will maybe try again around the outside on into the chute. Doesn't seem like he will. Maybe he will have big cojones and go into the toe. We don't know. Ivan now going again up the stairs, then down to the heel. Ivan looked up onto the inside, decides onto last point, doesn't send it. Dylan almost going out of bounds. That's very, very close. Maybe a track limit, not sure. Ivan still behind Bloom, like smelling his exhaust fumes. Now onto the penultimate corner. Bloom just taken that was a great apex, mate. Good luck. Cameron, that's track limits. That's not good. Now Cameron, that's him getting very close by side. And this corner just carries you out. The banking helps a lot. That's Matt Webb now going onto the inside into the 90. Will we see an overtake down into the 19? Yes, we will, side by side onto the right-hander. That's a lot of track limits. That's contact. Definitely not a safety car. That's very close. Those two teammates. Who is that? That's Sergey and Cameron, it seems like. Or is that Waters and someone else? Waters is definitely fighting someone. Don't know who it is. It's not Caesar. That's more up. Can he go to Waters? 7. Car number 9. He's in 7th position. Thank you a lot. Sebastian Waters now going down into the chute. Cameron right behind him. Lumen, the hunter, being hunted. And right behind him as well is Sergey. Sergey wants to have some fun as well. And Sergey getting really close now into the toe. Sebastian having time of his life. Now going down to the heel. And Sergey is still close. The points for a gap is staring me into the eyes. And he's getting real close and real down. Not that one. That's a good pick. Sebastian Ball will now try to attack Ivan. That's track limits. That's for Bloom. Bloom goes into the wall a little bit. Touches it. Just a little bit. Now around the outside for Gabe. A little bit of contact as well, but still keeps it very clean. Sebastian overtakes Bloom into the pits. AJ Nickel into the pits as well. And Ivan just the overspeed. No, Ivan, I'm sorry. AJ Nickel, the overspeed on that. That's pushed the pass for you. Wow. That's track limits as well. That's track limits for Sergey as well. That's another track limit. The stewards are going to have so much fun. Sebastian Waters now into the third turn. Sebastian Ball will try and overtake AJ Nickel. Now goes around the outside into the inner loop. Will he try something? No, he will not. He will slow down a lot more than he wants to. Now into the outer loop, the downhill right-hander. Will he do something interesting? No, he will not. He's too far. Sebastian Waters now looming out the back. Will try to seek some attention or even maybe an overtake if it's possible. Sebastian Waters now is looking down into the heel, but he's too far. Heel up, not heel though. Now down the heel. The boot confusing me already. Down to the right-hander. Then that's would be an overtake by Gabriel Dubé round the outside. That's track limits again. Now onto the inside for the second penultimate corner. Then there's the penultimate corner. These two guys, Connor Dewey and Gabriel Dubé, really close, side by side racing into the penultimate corner, then into the last corner. That's the track limits will be fun, and I mean that. But the Crunchyroll car, nothing to do. Will push the pass, help. By the way, Oliver Sarafin into the pits. Just the leader now, Dylan Baum. He is already there. Matt Webb, a nice overtake onto the inside. And I will not shout track limits anymore because I'm very much confused on what's happening with that. And the stewards will do their own thing. Sebastian Waters now sees his opportunity onto Sebastian Ball. That's a very good line through the inner loop. Then down onto the outer loop. Then Hector Guerrero now goes into the inner loop. Jeff Booth goes into the inner loop. Someone using someone spinning around as Alexander going down into the 16th positions. That's his very own mistakes. Been in there. That's the curves. The curves are slightly elevated. It does happen a lot. That's Dubé trying to overtake. The Crunchyroll car is back again. Now it's in 7th position. It's overtake Gabriel. Very good for him. Nuno Paiva. Will he maybe do something into the toe? Doesn't seem like it as well. But that he does now go side by side into the heel, but breaks too, and I mean too early. What was that world? What am I saying? Karen Lopez now on the straight. There's too big of a gap, so Matt Webb will be a better pick. Now to push the pass, that's the difference for Dubé. And Dubé is just getting rolled over by Matt Webb. And Matt Webb just sends it into the 90. Then it goes down into the S's. The S's, just an amazing corner. Love them a lot. And it seems like Matt will be going around his pleasures, or if Dubé now will activate push to pass, we will see. Seems like Dubé will not activate push to pass. He is still in 6th gear. You can just see the revving at the straight, just revving at the max, and then just a sudden slowdown into the inner loop. Very satisfying. I like it a lot. Adrian Guerrero's now getting into the outer loop. You cannot do a lot. It carries you onto the outside. So if you try to overtake around the outside, you might end into the wall. Not very good to shoot. Not very good overtaking spot as well. Cameron proved me wrong. Actually, that's Sergey trying to go into the heel on Cameron. As I said, Cameron loves to shoot going out around the outside, but that's Sergey allowing the inside of the heel. Well done. There you go, Cameron. Will he try to pull something? No, he almost pulls himself into the wall like a magnet. Get together, mate. Adrian, now into the second to penultimate corner, then into the penultimate corner. This is a very, and I mean a very tight corner. That's why I don't like it. Now onto the penultimate corner, the fast and flowy, a sort of assist actually. Now you see Mad Web trying to go around the outside into the 90 on Colin Dirt. Colin Dirt, will he maybe do something? Doesn't seem like he will. Now into the assist, turn 2, turn 3. That's a better angle. You can see the fastness, the slipstream. Can it work? Yes, it can. Mad Web goes side by side with Colin Dirt. Colin Dirt, can he do something into the inner loop? Seems like he can't. That overspeed. Is that push to pass, or is that just a better setup for the straight? As I said, you can overtake onto straight. It's one of the main overtaking points. But if it's viable or not for the boot being a very aerodynamical position, for all of the cars, that's some getting really wide. And that's Sebastian Waters. Now looking for Sebastian Ball. The battle of the Sebastian. Who is better? Seems like Ball has some different ideas. And we'll go and have some fun second to penultimate corner. I'll give it a name. Your name is the Connector. That's its name now. That's penultimate. That's the final. Sebastian Waters now onto the final corner. That's very close to the wall. If you get too close, you will end like loose Rise. DIVEBOMB now into the pits. AJ Nickel leading the charge right now. So will we see another amazing overtaking like we did? Dylan is a very long time into the pits, and Sebastian Ball now the hunted, becoming the hunter. Seems like he's gaining some other ideas. He wants to battle for the lead. Sebastian Ball, that's such overspeed. This is the power of push to pass. I definitely know that. Inner loop onto the outer loop. Like nothing was there, just sends it there. And Sebastian Waters now smells blood again. But now it's not for the outer Sebastian, now it's for AJ Nickel. Will AJ try to do something into the toe? Seems like no, that's a very good defending line for the toe, going like almost into the middle, but not that much. And that's the grass, that's not what you want to touch. But still, Sebastian Waters right now, 0.1, that's the gap, now going onto the inside of the heel and just makes his way onto the inside. We will still see now going down and up onto the connector. Sebastian takes the inside, the defending of his. Very well done onto the penultimate corner. There you go. Seems like AJ Nickel just doesn't have the speed. Maybe the tires are old or something. Not very sure. But AJ Nickel just doesn't have the speed for that. That's Kioros onto Acevedo. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. I'm completely sorry. I don't know Spanish. Kuros now goes down into the penultimate corner, then into the final corner. And he's too far away. It seems like he's going into the pits. That was almost AI-like. Looked very weird. A lot of people have pitted. It seems like the pit window is open right now. Sebastian Ball is first, so Sebastian Waters seems to overtake AJ Nickel as well off camera. And for all the White lovers, White is currently in 24th, right behind the pit charge. That's Cameron Lopez, that's not Wyatt. But still, Cameron Lopez will try to go around the outside now for Teres is now onto the inside of the final corner, and that's a free wide battle. And that's someone in the row. That's a safety car. If that's not a safety car, I am very much worried. Seems like not.
Oh no, that will be definitely a safety car. It's just gonna take a while for the stewards to notice.
It's not a safety car, seems like. Because the stream is 6, or it's just mine. Yeah, the stream is 6 laps behind.
Yeah. For me too.
Sebastian Baugh now pits, Sebastian Waters pits as well, and Sergey pits, Matt Webb pits as well. Sergey actually is going out of the pits. Seems like it. Or is that not Sergey? That was not Sergey, that was someone else. Who was that? I don't know. So this is the battle for P2 right now, with DIVEBOMB just overtaking all of them and telling me, nope, I am P2, this is the battle for P3. Bloom tell me no, and Sebastian Baugh will tell him differently, and this is the battle for P3. Sebastian Baugh versus Olorani Femi Bloom and Oliver Sarafin. This is the battle for P3. Oliver Sarafin getting around the outside, that's very close, almost a touch with Sebastian Baugh. Will Baugh try to retaliate? No, he will not. Slows down fourth inner loop. And still, this battle will go on. Sebastian still keeps very close to Oliver. Having new tires, it's all cold, but can it work? Can he maybe overtake? Can we see some more action from Sebastian? Okay. So Oliver now attacking for Bloom, and that's an overtake off screen. That's very well done. Now going into the heel, the little straight, providing some very, and I mean very great moves. There's Sebastian Baugh, now smells blood as well, and right behind them, Sebastian Waters smells blood as well. If these three keep on fighting, that's into the wall. That's very unfortunate for Bloom. That's a free position for even Sebastian Waters if he likes to. If he comes and smells the blood or the exhaust fumes, depends on how you look at it. AJ Nickel now into the pits. He will drop like a sack of Brits. Drop, drop, drop. Now in 6th place already. He'll be in 7th in a moment. So, the grid. Being a little bit calmer right now. But Bloom seems like no, it will not be calm for long. Push the pass. The overspeed, not that huge, so maybe that wasn't push the pass after all. But still, now onto the outer loop, tries to round the outside, nowhere he sees. Now into the chute, round the outside again, and he loses the back. He loses the back of his car, and that's with Sebastian Waters. He crashes. There's still not a safety car. Sergey gets the position as well. AJ Nickel as well. No one calls it into the chat. No one cares. No one wants another safety car. They did promise us less safety cars, but not like this, guys. Not like this. So still, DIVEBOMB leading the race. 11 laps to go. The prediction of who will win the race can still go on, as Oliver definitely wants that win, and he's only 5 seconds. He has 11 laps to somehow catch up this one straight, which is quite a lot. But I think with good pushed passes and not much defending, just hot lap after hot lap after hot lap, he can maybe do it. Or a good strategy as well. What do you think, Sagu?
I actually don't know. I'm so zoomed out. All I can see is DIVEBOMB just somehow getting into 1st place.
Do you think Dylan cruising into the 1st place is... It is possible. As well as Wyatt now going back from the dead, now in 12th. So good for him as well. The Fan Club can go crazy now. But still, now the grid settles. Yeah. Bloom made a mistake. Says, let's get Spitzlama a break. Yeah, he's in the pits, but he crashed. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah. He did lose the back. Yeah.
Very, very unfortunate, but that's the power of badly pressured tires, wrong setup, or just taking a corner wrong, like Louis did right now. By the way, Louis did not recover that much. He's in 24th right now. What happened with that? I don't know. But can he overtake into the chute? Yes, he can. No problem at all. Never doubted him. Maybe I will doubt him. But doesn't seem like I need to. Now going up to toe. Just maintaining his line. You can just cruise around. It's good enough.
He
That's also a Corsa for you. He doesn't need it. Why? Having a steering wheel is overrated anyway.
Only he does not have a steering wheel.
I'm saying it. It's overrated. He doesn't need to.
Well, I mean, he's in 23rd. You know, maybe that's the reason.
I think the reason is the crash he had at the start. But yeah.
He lost his steering wheel in the crash.
Oh, and that's a crash. That might be a safety car. That's Paul Alexander just integrate somehow, and that's two guys.
That's
Now, what is happening here? So they're close to the pit lane. I guess it's not a safety car after all.
I think they just said that whatever happens, there's not gonna be a safety car. Because
Nah, it was close to the pits. It's fine anyways.
yeah, but we had like 2 crashes already. And
We had like 5 already, and we had to have the safety car. I thought that Bloom's crash will be a safety car. It was not. There goes Gabriel. Will now try to attack Cazzola. Will we see some good fighting now into the connector? Here we go. I actually like that name. They should name it like that. That's. I need to give myself props. I feel proud. Oliver Safran and Cameron Lopez are pitting right now. Will definitely cost them some positions. That didn't seem very good from the onboard. That definitely seemed like the back was stepping out. Oliver dropping like a sack of bricks. Wyatt into top 10. Oliver rejoining in 11th position, and Cameron down in 14th. God damn, that's like very bad. Well, at least we didn't have a flying fin. Yeah, Roney is finished. That's amazing. We didn't have a flying fin yet. So very, very interesting races right now. And from pure racing, it has gone to strategies and just keep it clean. And I mean, that's how it should go. This is technically what we want to see. So we will see some mind games, or will we not? Will we just see Cameron Lopez just sending down the last of the late breakers? And that's another one sending it down. That's someone overtaking back markers, or is it? It's who is that guy? That's our question. Who is behind Cameron Lopez? Definitely not him. So it seems like Cameron is overtaking back markers, and the back markers are trying to overtake him back. Yes, and I'm correct. Ding, ding, ding. 5 points to Gryffindor. Well, this is a battle for the unlapping. This is quite unnecessary, and I mean quite, and I mean a lot. But as you can see, he can still overtake onto straights. We'll just into the 90, just take the inside. That's how we do it. Then go side by side into the S's. Still, half the outside. Then half the outside again. Then half the inside. And bite back straight, you'll be ahead. And then you can be used as bait.
Why are they fighting?
I don't know. That's why I'm commenting so calmly.
Either like Ivan doesn't know he's
unlapping himself,
or maybe.
Well,
or
he
has like a teammate maybe or something, and he just
we can ask. We can do that. But we are too lazy. No, I'm kidding. We can't disturb the drivers by just joining into the chat. It's rude. And we shouldn't leave the commentary box as well, because who does that? Ted Kravitz does, but we are not Ted Kravitz. So, we continue back onto track. That's someone. Who is that? Go and take the death penalty, because that's what you deserve. What was that? Okay. The back markers are getting freaky again. Not what we like to see. And back markers, by getting freaky, I mean they want to get unlapped. So are we just waiting for another safety car? And Ronnie will just say, okay, I'll outbrake myself. And now I go into the battle, around the outside. Into turn 2, into turn 3, he has the inside, but he still has outside for turn 3 of the continuation of turn 3. I cannot talk normally. But still, he just keeps it. The overspeed is huge. That was push to pass. He was 290. That's too fast. Push to pass can be used 10 times, so it all depends. Bloom getting overtaken, and now he's getting around the outside on the outer loop. When did he come from? Like, mate, stop playing Cause I Joe. That's not funny. But still, Bloom just gets overtaken and overtakes back around the outside like the king he does. He is our Swedish king. That's Colin Dirt in overtaken by Sebastian Ball, but Dirt is getting into the pit lane, so it's all part of the plan. Sergey into the pits as well. The two teammates are now together. Matt Webb third, AJ Nichols second, and Sebastian Waters, the very unlikely guy that I definitely didn't notice he's at first. I actually didn't. Is in first by 11 seconds. So the strategy calls will be insane. And if they work, it'll be even more insane. He is definitely not fighting. That's another backmarker behind our leader. And for who it is, that's Bloom gets a penalty as I say that. So, seems like real penalty. It is doing its thing after all. And of course, didn't even notice the lap counter because we are so far in. What was that into the last corner? That should be a safety car. There we go. 4 laps in, I can finally take a break with my voice. Thank you. And I would just say it, with his name being Waters, remember to stay hydrated. It's very good. And I'm sick as well, you can maybe hear it right now. But keep on drinking. It's good for your health. It's good for your health, and it's good for your health. So, the grid getting bunched up. The strategies now will go insane.
Yes.
And the carnage will be fun.
We have 3 laps to go.
Oh, and everybody's unlapping themselves. Okay.
Yeah, we are unlapping again. So, goddamn, this will be a blast.
It's gonna be full of adrenaline. A few last laps.
3 laps to go, 4 laps to go actually. I cannot count. Yep, 4 laps to go. So, the pace car, there he is. Our hero of the moment. Oh God, what? We have our 4th safety car after a lot of laps, finally. So we are on the same page as the first round, which was the one and only St. Petersburg. With we are having a 4th one, and he's letting people on lap. And my lifetime gets dark. Hey, there you go. and that's some shenanigans happening with the guys up front. I will like to ignore that, which I will, as I don't care. So, yes, Sebastian did the good thing and waiting for the safety car and letting people unlap if they actually want to. That looked very strange. And seems like, what are they waiting for? I don't think they know if they can unlap themselves or not. At least it seems like it. Also, that's 3 laps to go. So, seems like we'll have one last sprint a la Abu Dhabi. And the safety car is waiting after the connector on the penultimate corner. So yes, now they're allowed to overtake the leader. And that's someone in the wall. That's just comical. And mate, that's a scam. You are... Yes, that's funny. Felix Vargas, point the pin of shame. There you go. That's the guy into the wall. Look at him. Point your fingers. That's the bad guy. No, I'm sorry, mate. We like you. So, seems like we'll be interviewing some new people if this grid stays. If Dylan somehow manages to get P3, we'll see some familiar faces. So, yeah. Seems like we'll actually have a last lap fun ride. The FIA officials have decided, no, I'm kidding. Just getting 2021 flashbacks. Sebastian actually into the pits, so we'll have some... Whoa, that's someone into the wall. Or was that a lag? I hope that was lag. So AJ Nickel currently first, and that's 2 laps to go. So we might actually end under a safety car.
Why?
Sagu, what do you think? Will we end under a safety car or will we not?
Who went to the pits? Was it Sebastian Waters?
Yes. No, but someone went into the pit wall somehow. I don't know. What? I don't know how. And I don't know why Mad Web is 2 seconds after AJ Nickel.
I wasn't looking right now. Wasn't Waters in the first place? Just...
He went into the pits.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. We have 1 lap left and...
Maybe he just didn't have stats. Someone outbroke themselves. Mad Web seems like there was some smoke into inner loop, into chicane. So...
Yeah, we'll race 1 lap till the finish line,
So talking about some circuits, the next round is in Long Beach, which, if this is carnage, wait for Long Beach, because Long Beach, located in California, I thought it was Florida, don't judge me. Long Beach is fast and it's hard. That's track with, you know, around the fountain. I think we will see someone fly over the fountain. And the safety car in this lap, so we'll have a la Abu Dhabi. And wise map with Web 1.2 seconds after AJ Nickel. That's not team orders. That's faulty management. Yeah, he's catching back up. So, who is it? AJ Nickel, Mad Web, Dylan Baum, Sebastian Boss, Sergey, Cameron, Gabriel, Oliver, Colin. It can even be Cazzola. Even Wyatt can win this race right now. That's how crazy it has been. So anything can happen. Going down onto the last lap. The safety car already in. And the carnage starting now. That's someone into the bit. That's Matt Webb. Just finding his chances there. That's Cameron into the wall. That's AJ Nichols starting to race. What is happening already? I don't know. Sebastian Boy in third place, Dylan Baum in second. AJ Nichols will try to keep his position. Doesn't seem he will keep the position. Dylan Baum now going around the outside. Now onto the inside for turn 3. Into turn 3 continuation. Still Interest is going around the outside. Sebastian Ball definitely sees his place now. 3 wide. 3 wide. No, 2 wide. 2 wide. Onto the straight. Into the inner loop. That's a crash between Dylan Baum and AJ Nichols. Dylan Baum that's not a very safe reconnection. Dylan Baum spinning around. He's out of the contention for the win. That's for sure. That's for so many penalties I can't even count. Sebastian Baum ahead of AJ, not ahead of AJ Nichols. Just sniffing the fumes of AJ Nichols. AJ Nichols will try to defend for his life. Sebastian tries to send it into the toe. Now onto the boot, he spins round AJ Nichols. Sebastian Ball continues right. That's a car fine. That's 3 cars. That's Sergey as well, Colin third. That's so many cars. But still, Sebastian Baum just continues. Dylan Baum is now first. The team orders. What is happening here? Dylan Baum now in first place. Sebastian Ball in second. Doesn't seem to overtake at all. Dylan in first, onto the penultimate corner, onto the last lap, sees this checkered flag. Now routing out the corner, Sebastian sees the checkered flag as well, but seems like the win is Dylan's. Dylan wins the race, Sebastian second, Bloom third. We have the same.
Wow.
What? Hey?
What just happened?
Bloom by 11,000 is third. Wyatt is fifth, so he had a chance to win the race even from 12th position. Sebastian Waters, who pitted at the 30th lap, is 9th. Oliver is 10th. Machado is 8th. Kioros is 7th. Dirt 6th. 5th. Wyatt 4th. Gazola. Bloom 3rd. 12th Bot. First Bomb. What?